Hey guys, I wanted to show you guys how to make this hidden rainbow. So you're going to need a few things for this project. You could use a plain coffee filter if you have one. If you don't have coffee filters at home, no worries. A plain paper towel will work just as well. In one of our other videos, we did a very similar activity to this, but this one is called the hidden rainbow. Okay, so what else you will need are your washable markers. You're going to need a permanent black marker of some kind and either a spray bottle or a cup of water. I didn't have a spray bottle, but I did have this little guy. It kind of works as a spray bottle, so I'm going to use that. Okay, so what we need to do is we are going to create a rainbow, and then we are going to cover each color with the black. Okay, so I'm going to bring you guys down here so you guys can work with me. I am going to use my coffee filter, but again, if you don't have a coffee filter, you can certainly use a paper towel. So I'm going to create a rainbow arc. And again, I'm always going to work pretty fast in these videos, but you can work at your own speed and pause the video whenever you need. I am going to go over my marker a couple times, maybe 3 times for each, because we want a good amount of ink on each color. And then I'm just going to follow the pattern of the rainbow: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and then from blue you can either go indigo violet or you can go straight to purple, whatever kind of markers you have. All right, so remember I'm going to go back and forth maybe 2 or 3 times. I'm going to leave some space. This is important. I'm going to leave some white coffee filter space in between each one of my stripes. I'm not putting them back to back right next to each other, because when we bleed it with the water, we want there to be room for the color to run. Okay, imagine that I've finished up my rainbow and I'm going to move on. And I'm going to use a Sharpie that's a little bit thicker because I think it'll cover. But if you don't have a thick Sharpie, you could just use this. And remember, Sharpie bleeds through. So if you're working on a surface that you don't want to mess up, I'm going to put a newspaper down so my Sharpie does not bleed through my coffee filter. So now I'm just going to take my black and I am going to go over my red and I'm going to hide my color. So the idea is that it looks like you have black stripes, and then when you add the water, all of a sudden the color is going to bleed out. Okay, so imagine that we've finished this, and what we have left is this. All right, so we are going to now add our water. Now I wouldn't really just like dunk this right away because the water will bleed all the way through it. So again, if you don't have a spray bottle, you could just put a little cup of water and you could like dip your fingers into it and kind of spritz water like this. Or if you had a spray bottle, would really be perfect, where you could just spray a little water at a time and kind of just watch it slowly. A little bit of water at a time is best. So again, I didn't have a spray bottle, but I do have this little water bottle. So I'm just going to kind of, I don't know, just drizzle a little bit of water at a time and kind of just let it go and just see where my magic rainbow goes. I want to try to hold it up because a lot of my ink was actually running right into my paper. So there you have it. Another little fun activity. You might want to hang this out in the sun to dry. Wherever you kind of, do it. I'm doing it over some newspaper so it doesn't get super messy. But I am kind of holding it off the newspaper so my ink stays on my coffee filter and not bleeds into my newspaper. All right, so there we go. There's our magic hidden rainbow. All right, bye guys.